What is going on, everybody? God, that was a shitty intro. What's going on, everybody? So, we got a book to do, and it is David Bassam's Creating Babylon 5. Babylon 5. Coming to TNT January 1998. 21 years ago. Behind the scenes in a Warner Brothers revolutionary deep space TV drama created by J. Michael Straczynski. So, there's the front of that. There's the spine. Of course, this is a library book, so it's got library shit on it. There's the back of it. So, ages ago, well, this came out in 97, so 22 years ago, this was $18 and 25 in Canada. So, let's get into this bad boy, shall we? There's a beautiful cover page. This is by Del Rey and Ballantine Books in New York. And here, let's see, you got the acknowledgments and yada yada yada. And we have the contents. Fuck off, YouTube. So as you can see, this basically goes into how it breaks down the show. And all that good stuff. Over 143 pages and 9 chapters. So I'll just, go over it like little by little. I won't go through the whole thing for the most part. Come on. Flatten. Thank you. So, as you know, I did a review on Babylon 5 in my movie and TV series collection. If you haven't checked out that video, you should. It's a 2-part video. God, this book is being a fag today. Hold on. There. Good punch to the spine always fixes things. Hey, yeah. So, you get black and white photos, you get full color photos, and it breaks down, it has the character profiles and what they do and who they are. I mean, there's quotes by them and such. Like, this is a really good book for any hardcore B5 fan like me or anyone else. He's one of my top favorites. He's so cool. But yeah, like, there's a lot of these little tidbit things. This is a cameo alert. But you can find those little things. They pop up throughout this book. So it's, see, and they're different sizes. You got the long one like before, and then you have the short ones and the medium-sized ones, and they just talk about how, the creator's insight, mindset, all that. And it shows you how they created the ships, the sets, how they came up with the concepts for everything. Like, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, this show is so groundbreaking and still better than any franchise today. Because, I mean, if you watched it when it first came out, you knew it was something special. You grew up with it week by week, or day by day, or however many times a week they showed it back then. Like, you grew up with that experience, so you knew you didn't know what you were going to expect to happen week by week, or however, you know what I mean. Whenever any episode came out, you didn't know what to expect next. And there's masks for the Narns and such. I lost track of thought. Damn. But yeah, like, if you watched it back then, you know how special this show is. If you recently got into it, after it went off the air or when it debuted on TNT, oh, excuse me, then what else you got into, how cool it was. And there's concept art for the Minbari and the Narns. Also, this book, I should have said this in the beginning, this book does not contain the follow-up series Crusade or the movies. So this just covers seasons 1 through 5 of the show. and not even the pilot film. So yeah, and there's different parts in here that cover everything. Gorgeous set pieces. I mean, this show is so phenomenal. Like, oh. And if you haven't watched it, you should be watching it. Because when I watched it the first time, I didn't realize what I was getting into. And then as it picked up speed after mid-season one, like, I couldn't get over how dark it was, how heavily political it is, and how intricately woven they made this series. And he passed away. Go away, Facebook. So, you get your full color photos, your black and white photos, set photos, all that good stuff. And this is a damn good book, too. And it's light. It's not heavy like most hardcover books. And there's a side core. There's just so much to this. Like, this is a hell of a book. And this was cute and funny. I found this really adorable. Babylon 5. I didn't even know what the hell it was till I read it. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. And there's so much in here. Like this, it breaks down everything about B5. And that's awesome. Except for the movies and except for Crusade in the movies. That's what it doesn't break down. There is a 2-volume encyclopedia out that has everything on B5. I want to get that, but that's a little expensive. And then we come to the back here where, let's see. Come on, don't be a dick. Work with me here. From, what page is this? 108 to the back is basically seasons 1 through 5, the episodes. You get the episodes, and you have the synopsis, and then you have the guest stars, and all that good shit. And there's some screenshots from those episodes, so that's basically what you get. And right now, this book is cheap as hell on eBay, I think. It's probably, if I was to look for it after I finish this video, I would say it's around probably under $10, if that, depending. So, yeah. And then there's the conclusion. And then that's that. So, that was Creating Babylon 5 by David Bassam. Whatever folks say it. So, hardcover book. And it's, if you're a collector of any sci-fi series, this is one that you should have in your collection. Because it gives you a detailed, breakdown of the show. It shows you, how it came to be, etc., etc. It introduces the characters, all that good shit. But it doesn't cover, I'll get that later. It doesn't cover Crusade, and it doesn't cover the movies. Because this is set, and this is, 97, so this is long before any of the movies were done. Yeah, none of them. So, yeah. Would I recommend this to friends? Obviously, because some of them know about B5, some have watched B5, some of them worship B5. Would I recommend it to you? Yeah, of course. If you like a good sci-fi epic that rivals today's standards for a show, this is for you. You need to read this or own this or something, It's worth owning, It's a beautiful book. Can't go wrong with it. Good toilet reading. If you're not into Babylon 5, that's okay. I respect your opinion on that. This isn't for you. If you're into collecting everything by Del Rey and Ballantine books, this is for you. If you are a fan of David Bassam, it's for you. If you enjoy sci-fi epics and stuff, for you. If you don't, not for you. And everything else. If you don't like J. Michael Straczynski, well, it's not for you. If you do, it's for you. It's always an up and down deal, man. It's like, you either like the book or you don't like the book. And I always recommend rent it from your library first. If your library doesn't have it, track it down on eBay, or you can watch this video numerous times till if you feel like you want to. That's why I'm doing these book videos, because people will sit there and they'll do, like, this video is 11 minutes now. They'll sit there for half that time and be like, oh, this is such a great book. Yeah, look at the front, look at the back, there's a spine. Yeah, this is, such and such title, and oh, there's that, and what network it was on, and the colors on this are beautiful, and yeah, look at that. Oh, nope, can't show you that. I'm like, that's not helpful. I do these book reviews, so when you come across it, if it shows up in your suggested video feed or related or whatever, you can kick back, watch this on your TV and be like, oh yeah, I always wanted to try this book out and see if I liked it. I'm glad I found somebody who shares the same interests as me, and they're actually doing a breakdown on it. That's why I do book reviews, because if you want to see something, be like, hey, check this out. Like, look at the gorgeous set piece for Londo's dinner hall, or whatever this is. Or look at how the news network is done. I break shit down so you understand what you're going to get in this book. But if it's a bigger book, I won't go through it. If it's over 300 or 400 pages, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It'll be a leaf through real quick so you understand what you're dealing with. But since this is small, go through it. So that is how I feel about this book. I give this a high 10. This is a good book. This is something that's really, worth having. It's like having every Star Wars book, which, I kind of do. So until next time. No, actually, stay tuned. Actually, no. Next time, because my shows are coming on, and yeah, so next time, like and subscribe for Babylon 5. Oh, no, I'm not sponsored by B5. Sorry. Thoughts and prayers!